but I'm through with you. 'Cause you did me wrong.
Hello and welcome to our first edition of Kuschel-TV Meet the Stars. Today we've got the Australian singer-songwriter Prita as our first guest for an interview. Hi Prita, you're from Australia and you're now living in Berlin. How did it come about it? And do you feel at home in Germany or in Berlin?
Hi Albert, yes, I am from Australia and I'm living in Berlin now and I love it. The reason that I got here, well, it's a bit of a long story, but I basically decided that I needed to do something a bit bigger than what I was doing in Australia, and I love travelling, so every time I'd been to Europe I had such a great time. I thought it was time for me to move to Europe, and Berlin for me is just a really great place to live, and Germany as well, because the people are friendly, the seasons changing is really beautiful to watch, the food is cool, the language is great. There's just so many things, really.
Very cool. What's the name of your latest song and what's it about? Can you explain?
My latest song is actually about the sunrise out this window, because I hardly ever see the sunrise. I'm not really an early morning person, as you can probably imagine, but I've actually got a photo here of the sunrise. It was just so pretty. I was looking out the window. Oh, can you see? Yeah, really, really beautiful. So it inspired me that I woke up so early this other morning, and saw this beautiful sunrise, and yeah, I just started writing. So it's kind of about people waking up and the whole city coming alive, and yeah.
Here comes the sun, do-do-do. What are your musical plans and goals for the future?
My musical plans and goals are really for the next couple of years. I think I want to build up my profile a bit more here in Europe, by doing more gigs and slowly building up to bigger and bigger gigs, bigger concerts, and I'd love to do more festivals. I love doing the big outdoor festival type things, and I'm in the studio a bit at the moment recording with a friend who's a producer in Berlin. We've been doing a bit of collaborative kind of work together, working on his songs and my songs. So that'll be really interesting to keep that project going and see where that goes. Maybe a new album coming out soon.
Rita, this interview is held by a cuddly toy animal. Do you think that's kind of kinky? And do you own a stuffed toy animal yourself? And if so, what kind of animal and what's his name?
I don't actually own any stuffed toy animals at the moment, but I used to when I was little. I had, my favourite was called Kanga, and it was a little kangaroo. It had very cute, ears and eyes, and the stuffing was kind of coming out, but it was a very cute little stuffed toy. I also had a tiger, which was my other favourite, and I think I just called it something like Tiger Lil or something, and that was really my favourite. But I do have something here to show you that I can also be an animal too. This is for when we need to play dress ups. And I did just recently go to Australia, and I brought back these things which you just have to have, and I don't know if you can see here, but they actually have little moving arms and legs, so you can put them on. It's a little kangaroo and a little koala. Very cute. Yeah. And I don't think it's kinky. No, I think that being interviewed by a stuffed animal is a nice, refreshing change, to be honest.
Funny ears. Just supposing you believe in reincarnation. What cuddly toy would you have been in your previous life?
Well, I think in a previous life I would have been, well, maybe I would have been my other favourite stuffed toy. I keep remembering other stuffed toys I had when I was a kid. I had this great one that was a blue and white teddy bear. It was quite big, probably like this big, and it had a string at its bottom, and so you would pull the string and it would say, "I'm a honey bear, let's go on a picnic." And that was my favourite bear, so I'd probably come back as that bear.
And why is this honey bear?
Well, I'd come back as that bear because then I'd get to go on lots of picnics. I love picnics. Yeah, basically.
Do you get toy animals occasionally thrown at your stage? And if yes, what do you do with them?
I don't think that I've ever had a soft toy thrown at me on stage. No, I don't think so. So maybe this can be something that people can do in future. I would probably take it home and put it somewhere very special. Maybe even have a little pretend picnic or something.
Prita, thank you so much for this small interview. We are very proud that we can do this, and I hope we meet in person very, 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 very soon, and maybe for a picnic. Goodbye.
See you later. Thanks for having me on your show, Albert, and I hope to meet you in person real soon. Bye.
Get out, get out, get out. 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 Get out, get out, get out, get out.
Get out, get out, get out. See, I've been busy procrastinating. I've been busy wasting my time. Why I can't do what I wanna do. I can't do what I wanna do. So get out.